Remember this? We start with this to illustrate the difference between training and education. However, the Social Security Administration VE Handbook is full of great details, and we'll get into some of those today. Good morning. I'm Marilyn Stroud, CEO and owner of Stroud Vocational Expert Services. I'm here today to talk about the SSA VE Handbook and some items that I think you will find interesting and set the stage for where you want to go next in your VE journey. Thanks for joining me. The VE Handbook is complete with what of being and doing as an SSA VE, what the disability process is, what the hearings are, and what the VE is responsible for, and so on. So we'll cover all that getting into your role as a vocational expert today. So when we get into the actual handbook that the SSA releases for vocational experts, the table of contents lists out neatly some of the different aspects that you're going to be looking up repeatedly during your new role as a vocational expert. Also defining what a vocational expert is, defining what administrative law judges are, and then really defining a disability in terms of the Social Security Administration and how they handle the entire disability process starts this overview. Most important to you right off the bat is understanding what actually happens at a hearing presided over by the administrative law judge. And then if something goes beyond that, what it looks like at the appeals court level and all the way up to the federal court of appeals. This all gives you a good overview and introduction to understanding what you could do if you become a Social Security Administrative Vocational Expert. The handbook then it rolls you right into the actual role of the SSA VE. These items include the responsibilities of the vocational expert, such as accessing claimant documents via the Social Security Administration Electronic Records Express program and conducting your planning session prior to hearings by making sure that you understand the claimant's work history and are able to present that articulately in the form of written and verbal report to the administrative law judge. These only set the stage for getting you into the hearing. Before you even show up at the hearing, you should already have prepared and be able to present not only that work history, but what could possibly change according to the claimant's ability in a hypothetical situation to now perform past work or relevant work in the national economy. Those key works are going to become clear to you in the days ahead, but the conduct of the vocational expert in a professional manner is really to understand the key terminology in this new world of the Social Security Administration, that they are conducting testimony and then overall protecting the PII, or personally identifiable information along the way, of that claimant while presenting an impartial opinion. At the end of the day, that is really the role. And it goes back to our previous video about the importance of the vocational expert in testimony. And it continues every single time, protecting the claimant information and then presenting the information needed for that administrative law judge to render a decision on the claimant's case on behalf of the Social Security Administration. During our next episode, we'll get into some more of the nuts and bolts of the VE Handbook. But if you don't want to wait, you can get into the VELaunchpad right now. Get everything that I'm going to go over now and much more on your schedule and earn pre-approved CEU credit along the way. Check us out at StroudVETalentLMS.com or in the link in the episode notes. Remember, we'll be here every week. So don't miss it. Subscribe now or hit the bell. Let's start learning together.